Now, it's movies like this that remind you why going to the theater is important.
Star Wars.
Hey guys, this is my review for Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who directed Prey, as well as Cloverfield 10 Lane. This guy's done an exceptional job in terms of his career, of what he started with and where he has gone. And it shows that everything that he has learned from his previous filming experiences all come together into this film to make a very satisfying action film. This film follows Dek, the runt of a predator clan, who, against the wishes of his father and of his family, goes off to try and take on this Kalask, a legendary animal, to take its head and bring it back to his family for his family's honor. Obviously, things do not go well with him crash landing on the planet, and he finds out that this planet is literally bred to kill anyone and everyone, from the plants to the animals to the things that fly in the sky to the other residences of the island. He finds an android played by Ella Fanning, which very much connects Weyland-Yutani and the Yautja. Alien versus Predator, baby. I know we've had those AVP films, but some people have always kind of found those as off-kilter. Some people believe they're canon, some people don't think they are, but if we ever wanted a full-on, like, this is the unison, this is it, baby. Weyland-Yutani, Predator, Yautja, and Alien. Here we go. Right off the bat, I can say this film has phenomenal pacing. It stamps on the gas pedal and never lets off for the entirety of the runtime. You are constantly in a sense of danger, action, betrayal, wonder, and it's fun. Is this probably the most, I kind of want to say the word whimsical, but that's definitely not the word to use, but it's the closest one I can think of right now in terms of the Predator movies. Yes, in a sense. This film, unlike the other ones, is about a predator figuring out that he doesn't just have to rely on themselves, that working with a clan, even if they aren't other Yautja, can actually be beneficial to oneself. And that is probably the most, I'll say. Oh, and there's a little bit of cute animal humor. Terrifying in a way, but kind of cute. For a movie that is PG-13, this movie goes hella violent. There is a point where the best way I can describe it is Dek cuts a creature in half from head to ass and holds up the spine in all of its blood gluttoning glory. I think it's the fact that it's not red that they get away with as much of the violence of this movie. On another end, the creativity with the creature design. This movie was filmed in New Zealand, so I have to imagine that Weta was behind it as well, because the special effects in this movie are phenomenal and the creature design is phenomenal. There are some things in this movie that are terrifyingly disgusting. A good comparison I can think of is, you know, those wackadoo terrifying spider designs from the King Kong Skull Island movie? Imagine that, but that's almost every creature that is in this movie. It's phenomenal. The whole element with Ella Fanning and Dek working together, I actually thought that was pretty good. I was worried that it might dip a little bit too much into buddy cop territory, that there is also other factors of the Weyland-Yutani trying to go after the same creature that Dek is after. And there's that typical Weyland-Yutani deviousness that's in this movie, but it's also very well done. All in all, this is a phenomenal action movie. You care about the characters. You feel the emotional moments when you need to. You are absolutely fucking rock hard when the action scenes happen. And I mean that in every way I can possibly mean, because this honestly has some fantastic action. You can tell that Dan was very, very respectful to the original source material, even in fact going to great lengths trying to kind of base the friendship relationship off of T2, to the point where he even went to James Cameron to ask for advice. And when he showed James an early cut of the movie, James is like, you fucking got it. That is just a dip into the puddle of the extent of how much dedication Dan put into this movie to be a loyal Predator movie, to be a fan of the Predator franchise, and to make a damn fucking good movie.
Yeah, I did learn Yautja. Alright, let me think.
If I said any more, I'd start spoiling this movie, but at least to say this is probably the best Predator movie since the original. Everything that he did right with Prey, I swear he just jumps to the fucking roof. This movie is violent where it needs to be. It's funny where it needs to be, but it doesn't be too much. It has moments of, oh, maybe the Predator movies are not very well known for, but then he makes up for that for being incredibly loyal to the original. There is a fucking prep montage in here, baby. You bet their fucking ass there's one. And it is perfect because it takes everything that Dek has gone through in the movie, to get to this point. It is a perfect prep montage. I might be a little bit over generous here, but I really cannot find a massive flaw with this movie, or a singular flaw that prevents it from giving it the rating that I feel like it deserves. I'm gonna give Predator Badlands a 7 out of 7. This is the best action movie I've seen in theaters since Top Gun Maverick. And that was a movie that was made for theaters. Whether you like Tom Cruise or the Top Gun movies or not, that movie was made for theaters. This movie is absolutely made for theaters. I can say that the pacing of this movie is on par with that of One Battle After Another in terms of just like constantly moving from one thing to another. Obviously, two separate movies. If you want a movie that just keeps going, keeps giving, this is it. Anyways, guys, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, and if you're interested in more, subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought of this movie in the comments below. Did you like it? What are your favorite Predator movies? Say the top 3. I'll say mine. Obviously, the first one, this one, and I actually really like the Adrian Brody Predators one. I know some people don't, and they have very good reason as to why, but I really like the concept of that movie, and I thought it was decently executed. Anyways, that's all for me, guys. See you next time.